Let me read this to you. The office also announced today that it has previously reached a non-prosecution agreement with AMI, which is American Media International, in connection with AMI's role in making the above-described $150,000 payment before the 2016 presidential election. As part of the agreement, AMI admitted that it made the $150,000 payment in concert with a candidate's presidential campaign, and in order to ensure that the woman did not publicize damaging allegations about the candidate before the 2016 presidential election. AMI further admitted that its principal purpose in making the payment was to suppress the woman's story so as to prevent it from influencing the election. Assuming AMI's continued compliance with the agreement, the office has agreed not to prosecute AMI for its role in that payment. The agreement also acknowledges, among other things, AMI's acceptance of responsibility, its substantial and important assistance in the investigation, and its agreement to provide cooperation in the future and implement specific improvement to its internal compliance to prevent future violations of federal campaign finance laws. These improvements include distributing written standards regarding federal election laws to its blah, 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 blah. In there, federal prosecutors are now saying that Donald Trump, that they have evidence of Donald Trump committing a felony. By the way, I'm just telling you what they are saying. This is not me. I'm not there. That Donald Trump had his buddy, his name's David Pecker, but please don't laugh. It's his name, okay? That they paid for Donald Trump $150,000 to a Playboy Playmate in order to shut up by making like they're paying her to do work for them. Just reporting the news. I actually think that's what knocked the market on its teeth today. That's my belief. In fact, the market really started topping out right as that came out. Even though everybody was saying it had to do with the UK, I was saying, no, it didn't. So I'm telling all of you, I believe that it's not just Mueller anymore. These are federal prosecutors. You can call going after, looking at, investigating, whatever word you want to go with. But they believe they have evidence that the President of the United States committed a felony in order to do what he did. Anyway, I think that was the big story today. You may agree or disagree. And by the way, I'm not indicting the president. I'm not saying he did anything or not. Look, I always told you from day one, no doubt that, the porn star and the Playmate, he was involved with them. But I know nothing else. Anyway, I think that was a big story today, and I think that did the trick on the market. Not to mention that skank Michael Cohen got 3 years in jail and said that he is apologizing for doing all the dirty deeds for Donald Trump. That's what he said. Even though a bunch of things he pleaded guilty to was years before Trump and had nothing to do with Trump. So I trust him as far as I can throw him.